Did someone just post a negative review on your Amazon listing and now your sales have tanked? Well, what can you do? In today's video, I'm going to walk you through 4 methods to help you remove those negative reviews. But before trying to remove a negative review, here's what you need to know. Amazon will only remove reviews if they violate their review guidelines. So if a customer posts a negative review that you simply don't like, trying to get it removed won't work. However, if the negative review falls within several different categories, you have an excellent shot of having it removed. So if we take a look at Amazon's review guidelines, here's what to look for. First, you can have reviews removed if the customer mentioned anything to do with the seller, order, or shipping. The review can't focus on sellers and the customer service they provide, ordering issues and returns, shipping or packaging, product condition and damage, and the shipping cost and speed. The review also can't be about the pricing or availability. For example, you can see that it says here, if it's related to the value of the product, it's okay to comment on price. For example, for only $29, this blender is really great. However, pricing comments related to an individual experience isn't allowed. For example, found this item here for $5 less than at my local store. You can also remove reviews if they're written in an unsupported language. For example, if someone leaves a review in French on the US Amazon Marketplace where only English and Spanish are supported. Reviews also cannot have repetitive text, spam, or pictures created with symbols. It can't contain any private information such as a phone number, email address, order number, and so on. They also can't contain any profanity or harassment, as well as any hate speech. No sexual content unless it's specific to a sexually related product. No external links. And one of the most egregious type of reviews, no ads, conflicts of interest, or promotional content. It's becoming more common nowadays where sellers will try to influence other listings by leaving negative reviews or ads on their competitors' listings. And of course, they cannot mention any illegal activities or make any medical claims. And I'll leave a link to this guideline down in the description below so you can refer back to it. But you can see here, it says consequences for violations, remove their content. So how do you monitor your reviews? On your product listing, navigate to your reviews and click on the 1, 2, and 3-star reviews here. So let's start with the 1-star reviews. Then change this to most relevant. Now you can see a list of all of your most recent 1-star reviews. You can toggle to the 2 and 3-star reviews using the drop-down menu here. Now, read through the reviews and take note of any reviews that do not conform to the review guidelines. If you find any reviews that do not conform to the guidelines, you can click on the report link here. Then choose the appropriate reason and submit it. Amazon will then investigate and take the appropriate action. Now, if you have Helium 10, you can also use their Review Insights tool to filter out recent reviews. You can filter out the 1, 2, and 3-star reviews and choose a date range, like the last month, and read through the list of recent reviews here. This makes monitoring your reviews a lot easier since you can filter them out by date and avoid looking at reviews that you've already analyzed. All right, and the next method to remove negative reviews, Amazon recently launched a new tool called the Customer Review Page. This is where brands can easily track all of their new customer reviews and offer buyers a solution when the star rating is lower than 4. You can also offer unhappy customers support or relief to improve customer satisfaction. The new customer reviews page is available to sellers that are brand registered. So if you are brand registered, in Seller Central, navigate over to the menu, Brands, Customer Reviews. Here, you'll see a list of all your reviews, and by clicking on the star rating button here, you can filter the list to only show the 1, 2, and 3-star reviews. Then reach out to your shoppers. Remember, according to Amazon's guidelines, you can't ask them to remove or change their review or offer them an incentive to do so. What I do suggest is sending them a message that's customized for the product or situation that they're experiencing. It's important not to use some generic template. Spending just a few extra minutes here to craft a tailored message will pay off in spades. So for example, here's a message that you can customize for your own use. Hello, my name is Crescent and I'm the owner of Your Brand. I wanted to reach out personally to address the issue you've experienced with our product. I sincerely apologize for any frustration this has caused, and I assure you that we're committed to making it right. We've already initiated a refund for your order, and in addition, we'd be more than happy to send a replacement item or offer another product from our catalog if that would help. Please let us know if there's anything further that we can do to help resolve this for you. Thank you for giving us the opportunity to improve your experience. Now, make sure you contact your shoppers as soon as possible. The sooner that you reach out to them, the greater the chance that they will respond in a positive manner. In fact, I find that around 10 to 20% will actually go back and update their review from a 1-star to a 4 or 5-star after you reach out to them. And did you know? It takes more than just one 5-star review to offset a single 1-star review. Amazon recently changed how the review rating system works, and you can see here that it says, "We don't use a simple average," making it even more important now that you actively monitor and remove negative reviews. It's also equally important that you have a strategy in place to keep getting positive reviews coming in and not just rely on organic reviews so you can offset any negative reviews that you do get. But don't worry, I'll show you a powerful strategy on how you can do that later on in the video. Now, depending on how many reviews you're getting, you may want to monitor your reviews on a daily or weekly basis because, as I mentioned earlier, this strategy works best when you can respond to any negative reviews right away. However, the new customer reviews tool from Amazon may be an excellent way to turn negative reviews into positive ones, but it does take manual effort. So I want to also show you how you can automate this process, especially when you get to the point where you're getting tons of reviews. It can become pretty time consuming doing it manually. Sellerize has a tool called Review Puncher where you can create custom rules. For example, you can set it up to send an automated message to your 1, 2, and 3-star reviews, like you can see here, saving you a lot of time. Sellerize also has a free trial, and I'll leave a link to it down in the description below, as well as a coupon for a huge discount if you decide to upgrade. Now, here's a pro tip. Most people don't know this, but customers can also leave what's called seller feedback. These are reviews left on your seller profile, not on the product page. It's important that you also maintain a high seller feedback rating. And just like for product reviews, Amazon has guidelines for seller feedback. And if the feedback doesn't conform to those guidelines, you can also have those removed. You can see here that it says, Amazon will remove feedback if it determines doing so is necessary because of the following cases. The feedback includes words commonly understood to be obscene or profane. The feedback includes seller-specific, personally identifiable information, including email addresses, full names, or telephone numbers. The entire feedback comment is a product review. For example, the Acme Super widget lacks the sharpness and speed of the Acme Ultra widget. To see your seller feedback, head on over to Seller Central, and on the menu, click on Performance, Feedback Manager. And if you find any feedback that you want to remove, click on Request Removal here. For example, you can see on my seller feedback here that this feedback didn't conform to Amazon's seller feedback guidelines. So after reporting it, Amazon removed it for me. This item was fulfilled by Amazon, and we take responsibility for this fulfillment experience. Now, in order to maintain a high review rating for your products, it's important that you have a strategy in place to keep the product reviews coming in. The problem is, people don't like to leave reviews. In fact, the average sales to review ratio is less than 1%. That means for every 100 sales that you make, you might get one product review. That's terrible. So to massively boost sales by having a ton of reviews on your listing, as well as offset any negative reviews that you do get, I've been using a powerful review strategy that drastically improves the sales to review ratio and keeps positive reviews rolling in on a long-term basis. Let me show you how it works. This is a strategy that I've been using for years that easily boosts the sales to review ratio from less than 1% to over 40% in some cases. Now, this strategy involves using product insert cards, but not your regular run-of-the-mill insert cards, and I'll show you exactly what I mean in a second. But for those of you that don't know what I'm talking about, a product insert card is a card that you include inside your product packaging along with your product. I'm pretty sure you've seen them before. They typically say thank you for your purchase on them, and they have more information about the product, warranty details, or any other marketing or ads on them. And almost all of them also ask the buyer to leave a product review, like the example that you see here. But the thing is, these almost always just get thrown in the garbage. That's because these product insert cards don't offer any value to your customers. It's a massive hurdle to get your customers to actually take action and leave you a product review. So instead of doing the same thing as every other seller and expecting a different result, with just a simple change, my insert cards get incredible results. My strategy is so powerful because I don't ask for a review on the insert card. In fact, I don't mention anything at all on the card other than offer massive value to my customers. Instead, what I do is offer my customers a free gift. Like you can see here, this is the actual insert card that I use. Scan here to get a free $5 Amazon gift card. Who wouldn't want that? And that's how I get them over the hurdle and into my special lead funnel where I can capture their information so that I can build my own email list and retarget them in the future, as well as ask them to leave a product review. Here's how it all works. All my customers have to do is scan the QR code that's printed on the insert card, and they'll be automatically directed to my lead funnel where I can offer them a free gift like a free Amazon gift card, a discount code, a free product, extended warranty, or anything else that suits my marketing strategy. The funnel collects their purchase information so I can verify their purchase. It also collects their contact information and email address, and then it asks them to write a review and share it on Amazon by clicking this convenient button here. With one simple click, it automatically copies their review and takes them directly to your Amazon product detail page where they can paste their review. How great is that? With this strategy, you can collect much more reviews as well as email addresses for future marketing and retargeting needs. Can you see how powerful this strategy is? But I haven't even showed you the best part. Here's what makes this lead funnel so powerful. If the customer wasn't 100% happy with their purchase, for example, they didn't choose that they were 100% satisfied here, then on the last step of the funnel, it will only collect their feedback for you to review, and the funnel won't ask them to share their review on Amazon. Notice the share your experience section is missing here. The copy and share on Amazon button isn't shown. Only when your customers are 100% happy, the funnel will then ask them to share their review on Amazon. This helps prevent bad experiences from getting shared on your Amazon product listing. And guess what? This is 100% Amazon compliant. Your customers are never incentivized to leave you only positive reviews, and they're not required to leave a review in order to redeem their free gift. Instead of your customers just throwing the card into the trash and wasting your money, this strategy catches your customers' attention by offering a very tempting value proposition, making it completely frictionless for them to claim their free gift while you collect their information and product review. And like I said, this massively boosts the sales to review ratio from the dismal less than 1% to over 40% depending on what you offer and how you set things up. That's over 40% more reviews. So how do you get your own lead funnel? Well, since so many people have been asking me how they can do this themselves over the past few years, normally you would have to hire a web developer to create a website to get this functionality, but I've gone ahead and created a tool that does this all for you. Head on over to reviewscango.com, and in just 5 easy steps, you can create a campaign, choose what type of promotion you'd like to offer, from a gift card, a coupon code, a free gift, a digital download like an ebook or warranty. And if you don't want to offer a free gift, you have the option to just collect email addresses if you want. And the tool will automatically generate a QR code like you can see here that you can download and print onto your insert cards. And just like I showed you earlier, when your customers scan the QR code, they're brought directly into your own personally branded funnel where you can collect their information and build your own email list and product reviews. Myself and my students have been using this strategy for years, and now it's even easier for all of you to as well. With ReviewScan Go, you can collect unlimited reviews and create unlimited campaigns and promotions. In fact, you can join right now and create your first campaign for free and try it out for yourself. I'll leave a link down in the description below. Now, this video right over here will show you several other powerful ways to get even more reviews, especially for a product launch.